Hi guys, as you know, I am out of the building. I have a meeting for the district today. So I just wanted to make you a quick video just with a couple announcements that you need to hear while you have your substitute. And I want to talk with you also about descriptive language and sensory details and transition words that you're going to be graded on for your hydrologic cycle writing piece. Okay, so first, let me just make a couple announcements. Your veterans interview is due Monday in a few days, October 14th. Okay, so you should have your questions filled out. I mean, your answers to the questions filled out. Remember, on the back, you were supposed to come up with some questions of your own and get the answers to them. You must get your veteran's name, phone number, and address, please. You can write it right there on that veteran's paper, or make yourself a Post-it note or a note in your phone or something. Due Monday, okay? Next thing I want to talk about, House of the Scorpion Book Club. Today, Thursday, I sent out an email to the House of the Scorpion Book Club kids with some very important information. Read the email and make sure you understand what I wrote in the email, because I have some things that you need to know, okay? Last thing I want to talk about in terms of updates, your hydrologic cycle story, okay, is due Monday. Remember, you are supposed to be showing demonstration of your knowledge for these science words, but you're also supposed to be demonstrating that you know how to use descriptive language when you write, and that you know how to use transition phrases and words, okay? So we're going to look at that a little bit closer here. Okay, so here we have an example of someone's hydrologic cycle piece, and you can tell it's a reader's theater. They've got water drop 2, water drop 1. So I like being in the hydrosphere. Yeah, but now we are evaporating. I think we must be in the atmosphere now. Soon we will condensate. Awesome, we will be back in the hydrosphere if that happens. We condensated. Now we are turning into snow. Okay, well, this person has a good start, and it's nice because you can tell that they know their science. But in terms of their descriptive language and like sensory details, and are they painting a picture for you? Does it seem like a story? That part needs a little bit of revision. Okay, so let's see how we can kind of try to help this a little. Like look right here. Now we are evaporating. That's the perfect opportunity to describe what you feel. Okay, if you're a water drop and you begin evaporating, and turning in from a water to a gas, and your body's changing and you're rising up in the atmosphere, what do you see? Think about that. And then describe it in really detailed, beautiful language. So, I don't know, let's see. Now we are evaporating. My body feels like it's turning into fine ocean mist spraying gently at sea. I can feel myself, rising into, rising into the atmosphere. Sorry, I'm not spelling things right. Rising into the atmosphere like a busy balloon that has been punctured. No, a busy balloon whose air has been released. How about that? Whose air has just been released. And maybe you can even add some onomatopoeia, like whoosh. Okay. Okay, sorry. My cursor's a little bit off, so I don't know how to fix that. So forget that word. That's supposed to be atmosphere. Sometimes on Google Docs, my cursor gets off a little bit, and then it's hard to control. Okay, I think we must be in the atmosphere now. This is a great place to try to describe, what are you seeing? You just went from the earth to the atmosphere. What look around. Maybe you can be like, look. The earth looks like it's full of tiny ants crawling around I don't know, I was going to say a sugar cube or something. I don't know, full of tiny ants crawling around. Everything looks minuscule. Okay? And then soon we will condensate. Okay, well, now look at some of these transition words. Now we are evaporating. We're in the atmosphere now. Soon we will condensate. Yeah, these are transition words, but is there a better way to do it? In a reader's theater, sometimes you really need to have a narrator, and that will help move the story along. So maybe, sometimes you need to have a narrator. Maybe what you can do, narrator, is have a narrator interject and say, eventually water drop 1 turned to water drop 2 and began chattering away like an excited squirrel who has just found an acorn in the autumn. So, eventually, water drop 1 turned to water drop 2 and began chattering away like an excited squirrel who has just found an acorn in the autumn. And so now we need to make water drop 1 start chattering away. Awesome. I am so thrilled. I can't wait to get back into the I don't know. So then what you can do is add in some transition phrases with the narrator, because sometimes that won't happen with just your speakers. Okay? So take a look at how some of this has changed. I mean, it's not that good at trying to write on the fly here, but you need to take your writing from where it is now, and you need to make it a lot more easy for your audience to visualize, okay? And you need to start expanding things. Even just look at the way it changed. There were just very short, choppy sentences, and now it's starting to look a little bit longer. I'm not saying this is the best writing or anything, but just to kind of think about how you can do that. Good luck with it, guys. One other thing that you need to make sure that you do is go through your writing piece and edit, okay? So think about things that should be capitalized. Think about punctuation. Think about spelling. This is supposed to be a final copy. I should look at it and not see errors in it. So that's something that you need to do for any final copy of a writing piece. Okay, so last thing we need to talk about is after you're done with work time, the sub is going to tell you the next thing that we're doing is this annotation and analysis of song lyrics. Okay, this is just like the thing that we did with Imagine by John Lennon. So this is the same thing, except now I'm trying to assess to see if you can do this on your own. You may work with a partner, just one person with another person, so just pairs of 2. Or you may work alone. So you both need to have your own copy. So both people need to write on their own copies and turn in their own copies. Before you leave today, turn it into the sub, even if you don't finish. I want the sub to collect these, please. Okay? The first thing you need is to put in your headphones. And I need you to, there's a link on Schoology. I need you to listen to the song, and it's Paradise by Coldplay. So listen to the song while you read the lyrics, okay? You'll be looking at the lyrics, listening to the music, first time around. Second time around, the next time you read it, you're going to be annotating. Remember, annotation is not just underlining and circling. You have to write words. Just like we did for Imagine. We wrote a lot of words. We were drawing arrows. We were marking it up. I want to see how well you know how to do that skill. What we're looking for are 3 things, okay? Can you analyze word choice? Can you analyze word meaning? And can you annotate a text in a meaningful way? Okay? Do not use a highlighter. You may only use a pen or a pencil, please. And good luck. If you have any questions, contact me through email or Schoology or however you need to. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend.